Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening to Gagan Sai. Today is the 9th class mathematics chapter number 9th chapter statistics. Today we will learn the exercise 9.1 in Telangana State Book page number 201. Today we will learn the remaining problems 5 to 9 problems. Are you understood of the previous class Gagan Sai?
Yes.
You have 1 to 4 problems, it's over. Remaining problems one by one today we will learn it only in this class. Are you any doubts? No doubts. Shall I start the today class?
Yes.
Yeah, first fifth question. Let's see the problem in our textbook. Be carefully, listen better neatly. Look at the textbook. Represents the data in the adjacent bar graph as frequency distribution table. See the picture, this picture Gagan Sai. The adjacent bar graph feature is give. What is asked in this question? How to represents the data in the frequency distribution table. Yeah, look at this figure. First, yeah, this is the x-axis. This is the y-axis. What is given? X-axis. On x-axis what is given? Number of vehicles is given. Y-axis what is given? Type of vehicles is given. Okay, what's the vehicles name? Cars, bikes, autos, cycles. Okay, how many types of vehicles is given? 4 types of vehicles is given. On scale is here it gave only. What's the scale? X-axis 1 centimeter equal 5 vehicles is given. Okay. Yeah, first this is the horizontal bar graph or vertical bar graph? Tell me the answer. Horizontal bar graph. Okay. Each vehicle, how many number of vehicles represents the horizontal bar graph? Each vehicle only. Each vehicle, how many number of vehicles represents each bar graph. Okay. Each bar graph you write it the number of vehicles, that is the frequency. It's take the frequency only. Okay. First how to represents the data in the frequency distribution table by using this bar graph, or from this bar graph how to represent the data in the frequency distribution table. First column is types of vehicles and second column is number of vehicles, that is nothing but frequency. Yeah, first one is cars. Once observe this figure Gagan Sai, cars. How many number of vehicles represents the horizontal bar graph? How many number of vehicles? Once observe this one, 25. Okay, next one bikes. Bikes is how many number of vehicles represents the horizontal bar graph? 45 vehicles. Next autos. Autos is 30 vehicles. Next cycles. Cycles is how many vehicles? How many number of vehicles? 40 only. So that data we will write it in our frequency column. We write it only. Cars is, what's the cars? 25. Write it the 25. First column is the types of vehicles. You write it all are the types of vehicles names. You write it cars, bikes, autos and cycles. Get the solution for this problem. Second column is number of vehicles, frequency. First one is cars is how many number of vehicles? 25. Next is bikes. Bikes is 45. How many number of vehicles? 45 vehicles. Next is autos. Autos is 30. Next cycles. Cycles is 40. Very simple solution. The solution is very simple solution only represents the data in the frequency distribution table. It's enough only. So that's why this is the first question. First question it is nothing but fifth one. Solution is over. Are you understood? Yeah, next we'll move on to the next sixth one only. Identify the scale used on the axis of the adjacent graph. Write the frequency distribution from it. Yeah, look at this figure. Identify the scale used on the axis of the adjacent graph. Adjacent graph is given. Write the frequency distribution table by using the adjacent graph. Otherwise, from the adjacent graph, identify the scale. Okay. Identify the scale and you write it the scale and write the frequency distribution table also. Okay. From this given adjacent graph, you write it the frequency distribution table. How to write it the frequency distribution table? From this graph. Okay. First, this graph is a vertical graph or horizontal graph. Here this is the vertical graph. This is the horizontal. This is the vertical only. Vertical graph. Here this is the x-axis and this is the y-axis. So x-axis, what is given? What is represented here? It is classes is represented. Here it is first class to sixth class represented. Okay. And next y-axis, what is represented here? It is number of students. Number of students is represented here. It is. Yeah. First, yeah, scale. First you write it the scale only. Yeah, each bar is how many units it's represented. On the y-axis is number of students is each unit is 10 only. 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40. So that's why is 1 centimeter is called this year to year is 1 centimeter only. So 1 centimeter equal how many number of students? 10 only.
Yes.
10 units are here it is the students you are mentioning there only y-axis. So that's why 10 students only. X-axis. X-axis is here it is the 1 class intervals. Okay. 1 class intervals are represented only. Yeah, this is the scale only. Next, what is asked? Write the frequency distribution table from this graph. So first we write it the frequency distribution table. Let the solution for this problem. First draw a frequency distribution table. This is the frequency distribution table. So class, first class is class and second one is number of students. Number of students, it is nothing but frequency only. Okay. First class, second class, third class, fourth, fifth class and next sixth class. How many classes are there? 6 classes are there. Okay. Number of students. Each class wise how many number of students are there? Okay. First class, how many number of students? Vertically bar graph represents here it is 41. Look at this figure, Gagan side. Be carefully listen. And second class, how many number of students? Vertically bar represented. Here it is 55. Okay. Middle of this one only. So 55. Next, third class. Third class is 65. Okay. 60 and 70 middle of this one only. So 65. And next fourth class is how many number of students are vertically bar represented here? It is 50 only. And next fifth class is 30. And next sixth class is and 20 between there only. So 15 only. Okay. The data you write it in our second column only. That is the solution. Okay. Number of students is first class is, tell me the answer, Gagan Sai. 40. How many number of students? 40 students. And next second class is 55. 50 or 60 between there only. So that is the 55. And next third class is, what's the third class? 60 and 70 between only. So that's why is the 65. Okay. Next fourth class. Fourth class is, so fourth class 50. Next fifth. Fifth one is 30. And next sixth one. Sixth one is how many number of students are there in the class, sixth class? Here it is the 10 to 20 between there only. So 15. Okay. Are you clear? Yeah, this is the what's the frequency distribution table is ready. And next scale, how to write it, the scale only. Scale equal to what's the scale? X-axis. X-axis, this is nothing but classes only. Okay. Classes, 1 centimeter is equal to 1 class interval. Class interval short form is C dot I. Okay. Next, y-axis. Y-axis, what's the represented here? It is number of students. Students represented. So 1 centimeter is equal to how many? Number of students? 10 students represented. This is the scale. Okay. X-axis only 1 centimeter equal to 1 class interval. Y-axis is equal to 1 centimeter equal to 10 students only. It's enough. But don't write it here. This is only this one only. Okay. Yeah, this problem solution is over. And next we'll move on to the next question. 7th question. The marks of 30 students of class obtained in a text out of 75 are given below. This data is given. The marks of 30 students of a class data is given. Form a frequency table with equal class intervals. Hint one of them being 0 to 10 only. Okay. Yeah, this is question is give. First I will explain this one, what is given, what is asked only. The marks of 30 students of class data is given. Out of 75 data is given. How to calculate it? This one only. Form a frequency table with the equal class intervals. One int is given. Okay, very simple. This problem solution is very simple only. Yeah, first 7th one. Yeah, given data, how to write it in our given problem. The marks of 30 students of class obtained in a text out of 75 are given below. To find is form a frequency distribution table with equal class intervals. One int is give. One class interval is give. Remaining class intervals, how to write it only by using this first class interval. Okay. Yeah, remaining class intervals is 0 to 10. What's the class size is 10 only. So again is 0 to 10. Height of the class interval is 10 only. So 0 to 10, 10 to 20. So height is 10. Here to this is also. Okay. 10 only. Each class interval is 10 only. So remaining all are the class intervals is these all are class intervals only. Okay, 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, 60 to 70, 70 to 80. So here this is the, what's the class intervals, Gagan Sai? Exclusive class intervals or inclusive class intervals?
That one exclusive.
Exclusive class intervals. Very good. Why it is exclusive class intervals? Yeah, the number is repeating. In the two class intervals is the number is repeating here, it is only. And 10 is not included in the first class intervals. Exclusive here. This 10 is exclusive only. Second class intervals it is included only. Yes. So it is not included in the first class intervals. So that's why this is the exclusive class intervals. Okay, see data here it is given only, so that's why a first tally marks, first column is marks, that is the class intervals, and this is the tally marks. Second column is the tally marks, and third one is number of frequency. Number of frequency it is nothing but what's the frequency, that is nothing but frequency only. So tally marks. Yeah, tally marks is first 0 to 10 first class intervals. How many number of observations are there in this one only? 0 to 10. Okay, how many number of the values, anyone only. Okay, yeah, first 0 to 10. How many there? Here it is 0 to 10. Only 1 only. Here it is the 7 only. Okay. Only 1. Yeah. How to represent the tally marks? Do you know the tally marks? First one is represented this one only. Vertically line represented. It's for how to represent the tally marks. Already learned step wise. It's over. And next second class interval is 10 to 20 class interval. How many number of observations are there in that second class interval? 10 to 20. How many number of the values? Here it is the 10 to 20. 17 1. And here it is the 2. And then again 3. 3 4. Okay, how many numbers?
4.
4 only. How to represent the tally marks? 4. 1 2 3 4. 4 vertical lines only. Draw the 4 vertical lines. That is nothing but 4 only. So frequencies, the first one is 1 and second one is 4. Okay. Next third class intervals is the 20 to 30. How many number of students marks there in the 20 to 30? 1. 20 to 30. 20 to 30 it is this one only. 2. 2 and then again 2 3. So how to represent the 3? 1 2 3 only. So this is the frequency is 3. Okay. Next 30 to 40. 30 to 40. 1. Next one it's over 2. Yeah, 2 3. 3 4. 4 5. 6. 6 7. Okay. 7 only. Okay. How many? 7. 1 2 3 4. Fifth one. How to represent the fifth one? First draw the 4 vertically lines and fifth one is diagonally across them. Okay, this is the fifth one only. So how many?
7.
7. So that's why it's 5 6 7. Okay, 7. And next class intervals is 40 to 50. 40 to 50. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Only 7. So 1 2 3 4. Next fifth one is diagonal across them all. This is also 7 only. Okay. Next class intervals is 50 to 60. So 1 50 to 60. 2 3 4 5 6 7. This is also 7. 1 2 3 4. Then again fifth one is this one. And then again 7. This is also same frequency. 7. Next class interval 60 to 70. 60 to 70. Here it is only. Here it is the second line only. So 1. And next only 1. Okay. Only 1. So that's why is only 1 frequency. And next 70 to 80. 70 to 80.
0.
No frequencies, no there only. Only are up to our 70 only. So 70 80? No. So this is a no. Yeah, this is the frequency only. Yeah, the number of students. How much of total frequency? how much of frequency we get it. First count it only. Okay. 1 plus 4, 5. 5 plus 3. 5 plus 3, 8. 8 plus 7, 15. 15 plus 7,
22.
22. 22 plus 7,
29.
29. 29 plus 1,
30.
30. So our solution, is it correct or wrong?
Correct.
Correct. Why it is correct? This one is the 30 students. How many number of students are there in a class? 30 students. Of marks data is give. So our frequency is also 30 only. That's it, we got it only. So our solution, is it correct? Yes, is it correct only. So that's why this problem solution is forward. Okay. Next we'll move on to the next question. 8th question. The electricity bills in rupees of 25 houses in a locality are given below. Construct a grouped frequency distribution table with a class size of 75. This data is give. What is given? What is asked in this given question? The electricity bills in rupees of 25 houses in locality are given below. 25 houses electricity bills rupees is given below. And what is asked? Construct a grouped frequency distribution table with a class size of 75. This is the ungrouped frequency distribution data is give. So first we make a grouped frequency distribution table with class size is 75 only. Okay, how to construct the grouped frequency distribution table with this class size of 75 by using this data. Okay. First given data, how to write it in our given problem. The electricity bills in rupees of 25 houses in a locality are given below. This data is given only. So that's why to find is construct a grouped frequency distribution table with a class size of 75. Let the solution for this problem. Yeah, first one. Here it is. First, how to construct a grouped frequency distribution table. What we needed for frequency distribution table? Class intervals is important. Class intervals are needed only. So how will you write it, the class intervals? By using this data. First, once observe this data. What's the least value of the observations in this given data? What's the least value in this one? 170 is the least value. What is the highest? Highest value of the observation is this one only. So first you write it these 2 points only. Okay. After later you write it the class intervals. We write it one by one only. By using the least and highest values, by utilizing these 2 values, by how to write it the class intervals. So how to write it only. First, the least value of the observations. Observations means here it is electricity bills only in rupees is give. Okay. Least value is, what's the least value? 170. The highest. Yeah, second one is the highest value of the observations. What's the? 724 is the highest value of the observation. Yeah, next. First column is electricity bill. Second one is tally marks. Third column is number of houses. That is, it is nothing but frequency. Okay. Yeah, first how to construct the grouped frequency distribution table with class size of 75. Yeah, this is the frequency distribution table. Yeah, first one is the least observations. First, what's the least observations is 170. Here it is only. So that's why starting one is I am taking the 150. 150 to plus 75. It is nothing but 225. Okay, height of the each class interval is 75 only. So that's why is a 150 plus 75 class interval. This is the height only. So it's 225. 225 to 75 plus 75. So that's why 300. Second class interval is 225 to 300. 300 to 375. 375 to 450. 450 to 525. 525 to 600. 600 to 675. 675 to 750. Okay. These all are the electricity bills. Yeah, in rupees. Okay. In rupees only. This is nothing but class intervals. Okay. Yeah, are you understood? All are the class intervals, all are, is it equal? Yes, all are the class intervals, all are the equal only. So this is the lower boundary, this is the upper boundary. Okay. Is it a class interval, exclusive class interval or inclusive class interval? This class interval? Exclusive class interval. Why it is exclusive class interval? Here this number, say upper boundary of the number is repeating here. It is the second class interval, lower boundary only. So that's why here this is the exclusive class interval. Very easily can identify only. This one only. Which class interval? Very easily can identify. Exclusive or inclusive, very easily can identify only. Yeah, next tally marks. Yeah, first, yeah, from this given data, how many number of houses in the first class intervals? 150 to 225. Okay. Yes, look at this data, Gagan side. Be carefully, listen better neatly. Yeah, first one is 150. 150, this is the 170 first one. And next 2. And 3, 4. Only 4 only. So how to represent the tally marks? 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. So number of houses is 4. That is nothing but frequency only. Next class interval is 225 to 300. So 225. Yeah, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3 only. Okay. So 1, 2, 3 only. So that's why the number of houses frequency is 3 only. Next one 300 to 375. So 300 to 375. Yes. So 1. Next 300 to 375. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, only 7 only. Okay. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fifth one is diagonally across them. 7 only. So 2 more. Vertically draw here it is only. So that's why total is 7 only. Next class interval. 375 to 450. 375. 450. Yeah, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7. 7 only. 1, 2, 3, 4. 7. And next class interval is 450 to 525. How many number of observations are there? In this class intervals 450 to 525.
0.
Yeah, no observations are there. Okay. Yeah, that is nothing but 0 only. Yeah, next 525 to 600. How many number of houses there in this class interval? Only 1. Yeah, tally marks is 1 only. Next 600 to 675. 600 to 675. 1. Okay, only 1 only. 1 here it is only. Okay. How many number of houses are there in this class intervals? 1. So last class interval is 675 to 750. Yeah. How many houses are there in this class intervals? 675 to 750. How many?
1.
Here it is 1. And next is 2. Okay. 2 only. So that's why 1, 2. This is 2 only. Yeah, this is the number of houses, that is the frequencies over total frequency. 4 plus 3, 7. 7 plus 7, 14. 14 plus 7, 21. 21 plus 1, 22. 22 plus 1, 23. 23 plus 2, 25. So, our solution, is it correct or not?
Correct.
So, how many number of houses in a locality? 25 only. So our solution is also 25. Got it only. So that's why this problem solution, is it correct or not?
Correct only.
Correct only. Yeah, this problem solution is over. And next we'll move on to the next question, 9th question. A company manufactures car batteries of a particular type. This life in years of 40 batteries were recorded as follows. This data is given only. So construct a grouped frequency distribution table with exclusive classes for this data using class intervals of size 0.5 starting from the intervals 2 to 2.5. Okay. Yeah, this is question only. So what is given, what is asked in this given question? A company manufactures car batteries of a particular type. Is give the lifetime in years of 40 batteries. Recorded data is given only. This is the 40 batteries years data is give. How to construct the grouped frequency distribution table with exclusive classes for this data. Okay, using the class interval, size is give, that is the, what's the size is give? 0.5, starting 0.5 starting from the interval, starting from the interval is 2 to 2.5. This is the class size is, what is the 2 to 2.5, it is nothing but, what is the height? 0.5. So is give, one first class interval is give, remaining class intervals you have to write it only. That is the question. How to construct the grouped frequency distribution table with a exclusive classes for this data. This is the ungrouped frequency data is gave only. So how to make a grouped frequency distribution table. First given data, how to write it in our given problem. This is the given only. A company manufactures car batteries of a particular type. This life in years of batteries were recorded given below. To find is construct a grouped frequency distribution table with the exclusive classes for this data using class intervals of size 0.5 starting from the intervals 2 to 2.5. That is the first class interval is give. Class height is give. What's the class height is? 0.5. Okay. Is give. Remaining class intervals, how to write it. First draw the frequency distribution table. Grouped frequency distribution table. This is the frequency distribution table. First one is the lifetime in years, that is nothing but class interval. First column, this one. And second one is tally marks. Third one is number of batteries, frequency. Let the solution for this problem. Okay. Yeah. First, these all is the class intervals. First class intervals is given. What's the class intervals? 2 to 2.5. The height of the class interval is 0.5. Okay, this is also 0.5. Yeah, all are the equal class intervals. Okay, here it is. Then again 2.0 to 2.5. Height is 0.5 only. So that's why 2.5 to 3. 3 to 3.5. 3.5 to 4. 4.0 to 4.5. 4.5 to 5.0. By using this first class interval, remaining class intervals, you have to write it this one only. These are is the remaining class intervals only. Very simple, you have to write it only. Okay. Yeah, this is very simple. It's over. A class interval column, it's over. And next, tally marks. Yeah, count the observations. Each class intervals. Okay, in first class intervals, how many batteries are there? In the first class intervals, 2 to 2.5. 2 to 2.5, 1. And then again is 2. This is the data is decimal point is given. But don't worry about the decimal points only. Okay, 2.6 is just like 26 type decimal points. As it is, write it. So in first class intervals, how many number of batteries are there? Let us count it only. Yeah, first one is 1, 2, and 2, only 2. So tally marks, how to draw the tally marks? 1 and 2 only. So frequency is number of batteries, the frequency, that is nothing but 2 only. Next, second class interval, 2.5 to 3. Second class interval. So how many number of batteries are there? 2.6, 1, 6 to 3. 1, 2, line by line Gagan side, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 only. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 only. Next, 3 to 3.5. 3 to 3.5. 1, 2, 3 to 3.5. At 3.5 it is not included only. So that's why 3.4 only. Up to 3.4. 3 to 3.4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 only. Okay. 3 to 3.5. How many number of batteries are there? 14 only. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 14 only. So next class interval is 3.5 to 4. 3.5. Where is it? 3.5 Gagan sai? Here it is, the first line is there. 3.5 here it is. 4 also. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3.9, up to 3.9 only. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. How many number of batteries there? 11 only. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And one more. So that's why total is 11 only. Next, 4 to 4.4. Here it is a 4.5, it is nothing but not included only. Upper boundary is not included. So 4.4. 4 to 4.4. 1. On second line is only 1 no there only. Next 2, 2, 3, 3, 4. Only 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 only. Next one. 4.5 to 5.0. 4.9 only. Okay. 4.5 to 1. 1, 2. 2 to 3. 3 only. 1, 2, 3. That's why 3. Yeah, this is the frequency. It's over. So total frequency. How much of frequency we get it? First 2 plus 6, 8. 8 plus 4, 12. 12 plus 1, 13. 13 plus 4, 17. 17 plus 3, 20. So here it is 1. 1 plus 1, 2. 2 plus 2, 40. So how many number of batteries are given?
40.
40 batteries. Resultant value is also 40. So in given problem is also number of batteries is 40 only. So our solution, is it correct or wrong?
Correct.
Correct only. So our solution is over. This problem solution is over. Are you understood? Yes. Today is 5 to question number 9. After 9 it's over. All are the problems. 5 problems it's over. Today is my class is also it's over. And exercise 9.1. All problems and solutions is over. Are you any doubts?
No doubts.
Solutions is over. No doubts?
No doubts.
Yeah, today's class is over. I will meet you next class and next topic. Okay, new exercise. Today's class is over. Say thank you. Have a nice day. Like, share and subscribe. Say bye.